It's just me and you.
But basically, when I'm playing, I'm just going to skip parts of me going from place to place. Because, I mean, I doubt y'all would... I don't want y'all to waste this time just watching me walk from one place to another. Maybe I'll, you know, get more of your time in the video with story. Oh, I got it. I got to defend them. Yes. Yeah, when the characters have little words coming above their head, they're doing a special move or something. So I usually try to defend. I got him. Beat the rhino up. Don't care if they're endangered. Nice, our first level up. And when we level up, we have our stats go up, which is awesome. We got some health, magic attack, accuracy, defense, magic defense, and evasion. To be honest, our character's health is the main thing that really needs to go up, because it's so easy to just get killed in this game if you don't have too much health. Slapping me in my rhinos. So while we're going to the deep dark woods, I might as well tell a story. So I was working yesterday, and I work at a grocery store, and there was one of my friends was talking to one of the customers on the phone, and the customer, well, my friend said, all right, well, if after you get your email from us, like, you know, your order's done, you can come by at any time to pick it up, all right? And the lady on the phone said, okay, I hope you have a Pepsi day. And I was like, what? Because I have not heard very many people say that, but my immediate thought was, does this person work for Pepsi? And if she does, what did she buy in her order? Because if she bought like if she bought Coke or Mountain Dew, I would have died laughing. There's another sparkling item right here. Bottle of spring water. Oh no! What is that thing? That is the weirdest bird-looking thing I've ever seen. It reminds me of a butterfly with their wings on their head because they have the little pattern on it that can scare prey away. Wow, that thing gave me one experience. There's definitely creatures that have more experience than others, which if you look up there's actually one of those giant moose-looking creatures that we saw in the beginning intro of the game. And here we are. Deep dark woods, forest of fairy tales. I really like the music of dungeon in this game. That violin just sounds awesome. Look at that look at that, it's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. There are these ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventure so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can just plop yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, man, because they're crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old way. Let me explain a little more. Touch a waystone and your health and magic power will be fully restored. Not bad, eh? And that's not all, man. The little beasties also save your progress. The traveler's best friend they are. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of them. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy, that's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Rightio, next up, the Old Man of the Woods. Alright, let's touch the waystone. We can save our game. I'm gonna save over this one. And we actually got this little pot here, that will be explained later in the game when we can actually use it. Basically, if you know what Pokemon is, it's, or if you ever played Pokemon, I guess, it's, that little tunnel is basically the PC in a Pokemon game where you can store your Pokemon.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Wait for me!
Ugh.
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
Please, Mr.
Boy.
Billface.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, the pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell name for familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers! So does that mean I can't cast a spell? Ho ho ho. I am not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. As the page slowly falls from the branches. You received the page described the form familiar spell. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a peculiar spell is no guarantee that you'll be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not made for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, Mon. Just give Form Familiar a go, will ya? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Alright, so summons forth a familiar from the caster's heart to fight beside them. If I could do this in real life, I would totally summon a familiar.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you...
Friendly fire is on, I repeat.
He's gonna
Friendly
hit
fire
as
is
well.
on.
Wow.
So this is my familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you better give the little fella a name, eh? Okay. I was thinking about the name, and I think I've decided to name him Corn. Not a reason why I want to name it Corn. It's just he looks like a corn to me. Oliver, we cannot let you set off onto this wild with only that withered wand in your hands. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is a respiratory incantation known as Healing Touch. You received a page on the Healing Touch spell. I love Healing Touch. Tidy! That's the most useful spell there is for wandering adventures. Cures bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in jiffy with Healing Touch. Jeez, you make it sound like I'm gonna get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. You don't know half of it, Oliver. Next, I would like to give you the gift of Blazing Inferno Fireball. Shoot a ball of fire. That one does. Plant-based beasties flipping hate fire, man. Even old Treeface here is scared of fireballs. Drippy! How dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Gee, golly, of course not, old Father Oak. That he knows of. You received the page describing the fireball spell. Now, boy, you can press Y at any time to open your spell menu. While a Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. As said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incapable and useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical respiratory. You never know which spell might save the day. You can now use the spell menu. Awesome. Oh. Hello there.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute, there was only one a minute ago. Why are there two of them? Radio, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you gotta pick up who's going to fight out, and how you and your little friend. We've gone to the trouble of making him, so we best get him a go, eh? Select him, will ya? Alright, come on out, Corn! Tidy, now let's send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that circle at the top left there? That's your familiar stamina gauge. What that does, it shows how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him in the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you have to call him back before a bit of rest, like. Oh, and there's something else about it, familiars, you should know. See this little mark by here? That's his sign. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like star signs, different ones get better. Get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. The proper powerful abilities, a bit like your other abilities. And just like the spells, they cost MP to use. You can use the cost written next to them. But what you got to remember is that you and your familiar share MP and HP. So if familiar use a trick or take a big hit, it's your MP and HP that suffers. Crikey, this is a long old lesson, eh? Right, let's finish with the top tip, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you need to swap with him regularly. You can do that anytime with you by pressing L, ain't it? Now I'm gonna stop talking before I put us both to sleep. If you're trying to sing for your supper, go on. Boy, Bach. Alright, so we're gonna use some Cut Loose. Oh yeah, here we go. Cut Loose isn't the strongest ability. Like, it uses a lot of my magic too. But it hurts both enemies like really good. There you go, Corn. Whack him. Get him, get him. Let's grab this HP. Oh, gosh. Get him! There it is. Awesome. Good job, Corn. Look at the little guy. Oh, both leveled up. Nice. Yeah, they're familiars, and your actual main character has separate level ups, which is very interesting. But the thing about it is, your familiars can't gain HP because and MP because they share your magic and health. So now you know how to fight with familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be true contender, you'll need to learn when your familiar loose and when to take control of him. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Oh, I'm right back in there. Oh, when he's not found, the little fella can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiar with delicious treats. There are all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there's other ones that can teach them new tricks. Tidy! Be a little brighter enough and they'll fancy, and the bond of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweets, though. They only end up getting full. Adortion and moderation, that's the key. It probably gets a lot in your head around, but just remember, the creature cage is where you look at your familiars and take it from there, ain't it? The creature cage, got it. I promise I'll look after it real well, Mr. Drippy. Alright, we can give our Corn all the treats he wants. Except for Corn, because that might be considered cannibalism. Oh, almost forgot. We got something we wanted to ask you. Your trunkness. There's a god down in Dingledale. He's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say. Should draw his evil spread still further. So you will be needing... That we will, your oak-atude. Quick you are. You still got it, ain't it? Ho ho ho. Patience, young Drippy. Of course I have it. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey, you not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it. The insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. Why seek you out? I have a favor to ask of you. Well, what did I mention? We were in a flippy hurry, didn't we? We got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help all the Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such an reasonable and honest young man. Alright. I'll get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need for us? Well, it's the guardian in the woods, you see. The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fella? I am afraid he has become rather unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? We better help you sort him out then, eh? The guardian, he sounds kinda tough. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie, but you're familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. Besides, if you're going to take down Chada, you can't go out of a bit of light guardian bashing now, can't you? Okay, I'll do it. How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the woods, beyond the whispering waterfalls. I wish you luck. Bow to our sensei. First spells, now familiars. You turn into a proper wizard, ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. If you look in your main menu, you'll see your friends and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiars' abilities. It looks a bit complicated in there. There are a few often kicked around there, to be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now you're still new to this wizard life, so there's a limit to what you can do, ain't it? But keep fighting monsters and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make some new mates before long and all, so be sure to take a close look at them, like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy. You can activate friends familiars in the main menu now. Awesome. Alright, let's head on. We gotta go, talk to that old guardian in the woods. I'm really excited that we got Corn, though, because Corn is gonna make it very... It's gonna be a lot better now fighting things. We found ourselves a chest, though. Let's get in there. It's a loaf of bread. I don't know if I would trust that bread, though. Who knows how long that's been in that chest. Who puts a chest in the woods and just puts a piece of bread in it? Like, there you go. There's a piece of bread for whoever wants it. Whispering Waterfalls. I best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you ever get to the guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. There's brave you are. Don't forget, though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember, what old Treeface told you, the spell menu is a mere tap of Y away. You should try to use your familiarity yourself with the main menu, too, while you're at it. Don't worry, you're not going to break anything, no matter what you press, so have a good old poke around, ain't it? And when you learn new skills, and that new options will come up in the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it all, man. No worries. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls and on to the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right, let's go and help him get back to normal. Alright, let's really quick... Oh yeah. And I got this from the version of the game I bought, which we It'll basically let us get certain familiars a little bit later, but I just want to make sure. I don't think we have any weapons or shields or accessories we can give our characters right now. And we can actually look at what moves we can learn. We'll learn another move at level 5, 10, 14, 20, and 50. But we ain't gonna worry about that right now. I think we're good for now. I don't think we can give our little corn anything to eat yet either. Nope. Alright, well let's save. Yeah, let's save on this one.